Spotlight PA is an independent, nonpartisan, nonprofit newsroom producing investigative and public service journalism that holds power to account and drives positive change in Pennsylvania. Harrisburg. Gov. Josh Shapiro's office agreed pay $295,000 to quietly resolve a sexual harassment complaint against one of his most trusted advisors. According records obtained by Spotlight PA through a public records request, the settlement will be paid using public dollars. The agreement was signed Sept. 5. More than 3 weeks before consultant Mike Vereb abruptly resigned as Shapiro's liaison to state Legislature, prompting Republicans to question the governor's handling of issue. The agreement included a controversial confidentiality clause that prevented both parties from discussing the allegations against Vereb. Spotlight PA is not naming woman who brought the complaint, alleging Vereb made inappropriate, vulgar and sexually suggestive comments during brief time she worked for him earlier this year. Such clauses have been widely criticized in the wake of the Me Too movement, especially when they are included in agreements by government agencies. Opponents believe they create harmful cultures of silence that deter survivors from reporting abuses. Vereb has refused to discuss the allegations, which became public shortly after he resigned late last month. Shapiro's spokesman, Manuel Bonder, said Friday that he could not specifically address allegations due to the terms of agreement. However, in agreement, the governor's office does not accept blame and specifically denies injustice and responsibility. Regarding woman's allegations, Bonder said such complaints are mostly resolved because cases are expensive and can take years to resolve. Complainants and defendants often settle cases for reasons unrelated to the validity of the underlying facts and allegations, Bonder said. Chuck Pascal, who represented woman who filed complaint, added, generally speaking, settlements occur after both parties determine value of a case and reach a compromise somewhere between those two numbers, given uncertainties of case. According to administration officials, $250,000 of $295,000 settlement will be covered by the state's employee liability personal insurance program, which has been widely used in past to cover payouts settling harassment and discrimination claims. The remaining $45,000 will be covered by Shapiro's office. About $100,000 of settlement will go to 2 attorneys who represented the woman who filed malpractice complaint. The woman worked in Shapiro's office for a little more than a month before resigning from her position. The agreement also includes a provision that the governor's office will provide sexual harassment training to all policy and legislative affairs staff. Taxpayer-funded settlements are not new to Pennsylvania. State officials paid at least $3.2 million in taxpayer funds between 2010 and 2019 to resolve more than 24 sexual harassment